Let's get back to the biggest story, which is the central bank's latest directive to banks and cryptocurrency exchanges has ignited one of the fiercest debates on virtual money, digital technology and innovation and financing in recent times. Opinions are divided, comments, criticisms and suggestions are equally diverse on the what, the why, the when and the how of the financial regulator's decision asking cryptocurrencies exchanges to exit the Nigerian financial system. Paul Alaje, the senior economist at SPM Professionals, is joining me now for the big discuss, the Nigeria cryptocurrency war. Good to see you, Paul. Welcome to this war.
Thank you so very much for having me.
What's your first word on the latest CBN directive on cryptocurrencies exchanges and trading in Nigeria?
My first word is that it comes with no surprise to me. In 2016 and 17, I've spoken on several radio stations in Abuja, alongside with the former the director of corporate communication of Central Bank, the man that just retired, and he has maintained the position that because it's very difficult for Central Bank to regulate digital money as we had it then, and which is still the same today, it will be very tough for Central Bank to accept the continuation of, say, Bitcoin or whatever name we call it within Nigeria. So because of that, it's been expected by our organization that one day the central bank may just come with the big hammer, as we have seen it late last week, based on the directive that was issued by Central Bank, saying as of 2017, a directive or a circular was issued, and they've told non-financial institution, particularly other financial institution, deposit money bank, to make sure they comply with the directive. So for us, it was not surprising at all.
What are you hearing on the ground, Paul, and how has your industry been impacted by the latest development?
Well, so there's been a lot of comment, as you mentioned in your opening remarks. People are not taking it. I can say that larger proportion of people are really worried as to the level of uncertainty, because as Nigerians say, financial institutions particularly should not have a relationship or should not accept a bank account that has to do with crypto. So there seems to be a sort of confusion among people who don't even understand how financial industry works. I give you an instance. In OOH in Nigeria, some persons have taken that to mean outright ban, and that anyone who operates in cryptocurrency or something that relates to that is illegal, and government does not want it. I think because people don't really understand what central bank meant, they are taking it above board. Apart from that is happening within one of the sectors or industry where I operate, I also think that it is also very disturbing for some people who may not really know that cryptocurrency is actually not a currency. Cryptocurrency is not a currency, it's a financial asset. There is difference between what you call money and a financial asset. A financial asset is that which forces of demand and supply may adjudicate price. If there is high demand for it, like you mentioned, Nigeria Stock Exchange today, if more and more shares is demanded for with less and less supply in the market, it is expected that the value of such shares would increase. The same is applicable to crypto. The difference is that crypto is digital currency or digital asset, but for currency, it is expected the origin. Why did we have currency in the first instance? Currency came because of how cumbersome it was for exchange. So because of trade by barter and the difficulty that came with the problem of double coincidence of want, it became very essential for us to have something that can store value on one side and could also be acceptable as medium of exchange, that can be called a legal tender by authority sanctioning it. So a lot of people are saying this is currency, this is not, government is trying to edge us out, or central bank is taking us out from a major thing that engage us in terms of employment, particularly for Nigerian youth.
How do you think, how are folks across industries and sectors interpreting this particular development? Are there confusions out there and others folks taking actions that are perhaps either in consonance or different from what the central bank meant with this circular or with this directive?
Okay, yeah, a lot of people are actually taking, they are meaning this to be something else. They are taking it to mean that anything crypto is fraud, anything crypto is illegal. But maybe it will build a bit of background. When you say cryptocurrency, I've heard a number of persons say, oh, because they are using for, it's a way of financing terrorism in Nigeria and so on and so forth. And I can tell you that some of the financial stuff that have been linked to terrorism, they are not even crypto, they are currency or fiat. And because of that, central bank has not closed down all accounts. So that is important, but I don't think it's sufficient, a way for us to say crypto should not be or crypto should be. So, but more importantly, the valid point for central bank is that most crypto operators, particularly institutions, are not licensed. And which institution is supposed to license financial assets? It is Security and Exchange Commission. You recall that Security and Exchange Commission is in 2017 are taking position of central bank to say no to crypto in Nigeria. But sometimes last year, Security and Exchange Commission now says he decided to reverse his decision earlier made and say yes to crypto. But as we speak, Security and Exchange Commission has not mentioned how many crypto organization company, as we speak, has been accredited or has been given license to practice. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to go to the law school where you are given a license if you graduate to practice. To be a medical doctor, you need to have a license. So to practice crypto like the regular financial institution, maybe Security and Exchange Commission, beyond the circular they had issued, so that we can see a reversal and perhaps not lose the kind of money people have in crypto already, may just decide to work together with central bank so that we can have a way forward.
Why do you think there is so much interest or following in cryptocurrency in Nigeria?
So much interest. We've had unprecedented increase in the rate of crypto 3 years ago.
Why is that so?
Well, because of demand. 3 years ago, crypto was $3,000. I mean, one crypto was $3,000. Today, after CBN made an announcement, it reduced from $41,000 to $37 for one crypto. So people believe that once you just drop your money, magically it's going to increase. That is not true. Like I mentioned, because demand continues to increase, if you have reduced demand and you have more supply, more people are selling their crypto, the value could drop, the money could vanish. Apart from that, you also see that we've seen people who have developed schemes such as quote and unquote Pennywise that was in Oyo State at a time, Omana that was somewhere in Delta State at a time, and in recent time, MMM, which ravaged the internet. Many people lost their money. Perhaps this is another reason why central bank is saying that we need to find a way to be sure that the money that is coming to our country or will live in our country is well monitored. But more importantly, I think Security and Exchange Commission has a lot to do in this regard.
Okay, so the SEC has to step in here. But do you think we've had enough regulatory engagement, coordination, cooperation? Do you think, in your opinion, we've had enough on this issue in Nigeria?
I don't think so. I don't think so. China is doing so much in that regard. Before it was allowed in Canada, there has been that regulatory environment provided for crypto to thrive. Definitely, crypto appears to be currency of the future, but we cannot lose all our guard because we want to support crypto, and we cannot also say because we have not developed regulatory framework, we are going to drop the hammer. I don't think regulatory framework, there is enough interaction, there is enough communication, and I want to advocate that respective agencies of government should do the same by coming together to form what is acceptable for crypto operation in Nigeria.
So what about stakeholders' engagement? Do you think the central bank should sit around the table with the cryptocurrency operators community in Nigeria, perhaps with the SEC in the same room?
Yeah, I think the central bank should immediately consider inviting NCC, CAC, Security Exchange Commission, even the crypto community, the stakeholders, the real operator organizations that have registered as crypto and have been allowed by CAC. If CAC allow, why is SEC not allowing? Why is CBN not organizing? This is a way to solve the real issue. So it might be dangerous for us to say we have crypto. We might also be shooting ourselves on the foot if we don't think it through properly. So I also think that it's more importantly, we need to have this stakeholder engagement before the end of this month. This matter is still really hot. Nigeria is among the top 10 operators of crypto in the entire world. So I think there's something about crypto that Central Bank of Nigeria needs to call stakeholders. In as much as we cannot say outrightly the decision is wrong, we also cannot say the decision is 100% correct. I think there is need for stakeholder conversation before the end of the month so that we can have a substantial, a meaningful way forward.
Maybe we should have that conversation. Well, today is gone already. It's past business time in Nigeria. Maybe that could happen tomorrow. End of the month could be a long way down the line. This is still raging. Thank you so much, Paul Alaji at SPM Professionals. We thank you so much for coming on the show.